Okay, our post on Thursday, we had two of them actually, but we wanted to let you know that we have a new section on our resources page. It's reading resources, resources that are by the community for the community. And last year we started a book reading event, which was really fun and exciting. But if you're looking for a good book to read, why don't you check out one of the books that are written by community members? I mean, they were written by community members for the community. So we have a couple books. We're going to go over a few of them down below. If you've written a book and you want to share it with the community, send Aortic Hope an email at info@aortichope.org and we will add you to this growing list. So this is the first one by Terry Benson. We did have her on. Her video lives in our YouTube section. You should check it out. How My Ordinary Became Extraordinary. And it basically, most of these stories explain their experiences, their story of survival, and kind of where they are a little bit now in life. I'm not going to go into all the details about each book, but this is the first one that was up by Terry Benson. The second one was called Dissected, Healing with Poetry, My Journey with Two Aortic Dissections. That was written by Maria Herrera. And what's interesting about this book is it's actually poetry. So a variety of different types of poetry. And it's her story and her interpretation, but she's had two different dissections. So her first one in 2009, her other one came years later, and she kind of explains that and her thoughts and her emotion through poetry. The third one, Miracle Man. This one's been out for a long time. This is by Scott Pribble. It's Miracle Man, Beating the Odds, Cheating Death. This really goes over everything that happened to him and his story of survival. And really, his goal is to explain how you can still stay in shape, how you can transform this event while being monitored by doctors, the best way that worked for him in eating and working out and maintaining his shape, and what worked for him, of course, in conjunction with doctor recommendations. So all of that is in there. And then we also have Everyday Sinner, Undeserved Miracles from an Unconditional God, written by, it's actually Andrea Garrett Helms, A.G. Helms. And again, she talks about her experience with her dissection and her children and her journey and personal experience with God and her spirituality.
Did we just lose Karen?
We did.
Her internet has been spotty for a little bit. She's almost back.
Yes.
Okay, if that happens again, I'm gonna hop right on with my phone and we'll have no break at all. But sometimes I have this little technical difficulty with a little thing called Wi-Fi. It's really irritating. Okay, so again, if you would like to join this list of resources, shoot us an email at info@aortichope.org. This is, again, all for informational purposes. This is not to help you make any medical decisions for yourself, just to help validate your experiences and also maybe create questions in your mind that you can take back to your physician. So that is our reading resources. Have you had a chance to read any of these?
I did. I actually, the one with the poetry, very unique way that she wrote it, and very beautiful, even though it's tragic, some of the things, that she had went through. But I do have that one.
Wonderful.